my message. It's easy for me to reach you with my message. It doesn't have to sound good. The whole purpose of this exercise is to multi-sensorize the message. So by the time I write it, say it in a mirror to myself, practice the speech. I didn't practice the speech, but I've done it so many hundreds of times, it just comes out. I'm creating a new version of it today. But by the end of whatever for you might be your 3 key words, for example, mine are, I'm creative, I'm playful, and I'm transformational. I like to use those gestures. So when you are able then to say this, we'll go back to the top line again. It's easy to say it with me this time with your gestures. Do it with me with your gestures. It's easy for me to reach you with my message. Do you notice that time? I took more time to say it, and the pausing allowed more presence to come through, and the message was delivered even more clearly than just saying the words. People get lost in words. So this is a way to slow yourself down by utilizing the gestures to show what you're telling, no matter what you're saying. And this is the inner self-talk. Once the inner self-talk comes out right, it's so much more powerful. Another story, moving through time. One time, I was doing a presentation coaching session in front of an audience. This was slightly different. This was not storytellers or speakers. These were singers and performers that were on stage, and they hired me to do a practice session. It was at the Peabody Conservatory of Music in Baltimore, Maryland. And the performers, the singers, they had their families there. They had all kinds of people there watching, supporting them. They all had different relationships to the musical accompaniment on the stage. I remember in particular one woman, and she said to me, I don't trust this drummer. He's always out of beat with me. And I don't like the audience. I think they don't feel good about me. I said, what would happen if you change your thoughts, your self-talk about how you're being seen? The drummer is in perfect beat with me. Even if it wasn't true, I hold the thought that I'm willing to, if it's not fully true, I'm willing to have the drummer be in perfect beat with me, perfect harmony with me. And the audience responds to what I have to say. They feel my message, they feel my passion, they feel my willingness to share with my music and my sound a way that helps them touch their lives. So she started to shift her points of view. What do you suppose happened to her performance as soon as she said that? She got up on stage, and instead of being off-key or feeling in battle with one of the instruments, the performer, or the drummer in this case, or the audience, she was in tune. And it was more about her inner job, the inside job of her shifting her thoughts around that made a huge impact on how she came across in her presentation. Make sense? Of course it does.